CCJ Parliamentary Breakdown. What we found in Canada's parliamentary record, Hansard, March 13, 2026. Part 1. The Basics. What Parliament is debating. After reviewing the House of Commons Hansard for March 13, several major issues appeared in Parliament. The main debate focused on Bill C-20, the Build Canada Homes Act. This legislation proposes creating a new federal crown corporation called Build Canada Homes. According to the debate, the agency would be able to invest in housing projects, partner with provinces and municipalities, work with developers and nonprofit housing groups, build housing on federal land, conduct complex financial transactions. Supporters say this program is designed to address Canada's housing crisis by accelerating construction and financing affordable housing projects. However, critics in Parliament warned that the agency could introduce another layer of federal bureaucracy. Some MPs also cited analysis, suggesting the program could cost hundreds of millions in administrative costs, while producing relatively few homes per year. Other issues appearing in the same parliamentary session. While the housing bill was the main debate, several other issues were also moving through Parliament at the same time. These include appointment of a Foreign Influence Transparency Commissioner, cybersecurity legislation affecting telecommunications and infrastructure, legislation related to border security and immigration system integrity. Another proposal appearing in the parliamentary agenda involves a bill to amend the Canada Elections Act regarding voting age, meaning potential changes to voter eligibility may be considered in the future. Part 2. The hidden mechanisms. Looking deeper into the debate reveals several structural features of the housing program that may shape how it operates. Federal land development. The legislation allows the housing agency to work with Canada Lands Company, which manages federal real estate. This could allow federally owned land to be used for housing development projects. Access to land can significantly affect the economics of housing construction. Public-private investment partnerships. The government stated the agency will help unlock private capital. This suggests housing projects could involve partnerships between government programs, developers, investors, housing organizations, a new housing finance institution. The agency would have the power to hold assets, invest in projects, manage financing structures. This means the program is not only about construction, it could become a long-term housing investment institution operating alongside existing programs like CMHC. Part 3. What Canadians should watch next. The biggest developments will likely appear after the legislation passes, when projects and partnerships begin. Several key questions will determine how the program evolves. Which developers receive contracts? Housing construction will still be carried out by private builders, meaning developers and construction companies will likely receive project contracts. Which investors finance projects? Because the program is designed to attract private investment, housing developments may involve investment funds, pension funds, private capital partners. Which federal lands are used? Announcements about housing projects on federal land will be important to watch. Land access can significantly influence which projects become viable. How large the program becomes. Crown corporations with financing powers often expand over time. The scale of capital deployed and the number of housing projects funded will determine the long-term impact of the program. Why reading Hansard matters. Hansard is the official transcript of everything said in Parliament. Most Canadians never read these records, but they provide insight into policies being debated before they become law. Reviewing the parliamentary record helps citizens better understand how legislation and government programs are developing. Transparency starts with reading the source. This is the Canadian Citizens Journal.